What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to a video about designing games in Unreal Engine 5 or Unreal Engine 4, because that's what I started with. This here is my upcoming endless runner called Down Said Hunt, a football themed endless runner / auto runner game. Here I am designing a level. Each level will be tile based. All tiles will be randomly generated. So right now, doing the whole game in blueprints. Gonna play some enemies here. Got a drone character. This one, I'm gonna try to make this one, it's still early in the game, so moderate difficulty. As the game goes on, the speed will constantly ramp up, you know, like a classic endless runner. Here I am compiling. So, as you can see, the start menu is the line of scrimmage. Got some obstacles to run and jump over. Enemies attacking. Tackle dummies popping up. Flaming barrels. Knocking them right out the way. That's the drone I just placed. Dodge it, hit it. Okay, I like the placement of that. But I might want to push it back a little bit. Add another one as well. And we just go through the process, you know. Level design can be fun. It also can be a pain in the beep. I did my own beep. So let's push that back. I just duplicated that first drone, and now I'm going to push this one back. Now I have a sensor on there, so once you get in a certain amount of yards, that's when it can tell when it needs to fire. Might play around and adjust that. So let's run it back. This beginning part, it's going to be the same each time. I apologize, but this is what it's like when you play test. Going to get a perfect score here. Knock them out. Down. Okay, so what I did was on my function spawn obstacles, I forgot to place the latest drone, so gonna get that done. There we go. And the reason why I have a function is because eventually all of these stages will be, even the enemies will be randomly generated. But for now, I'm just creating templates, which is what this beginning part is. Let me know if you think the game starts off too fast, but I think this is a good starter speed. See, those enemies are too close. So we're going to have to push that second drone back. It would be impossible to, I mean, you can move to the side, but if you hit an enemy, you get points. So you want to get as many hits as possible, right? So we just push that back and we repeat the process. So if you're trying to make video games, just know it's going to be a lot of playtesting, which is why Unreal Blueprints is a lifesaver. You can instantly correct something, playtest. Still a little too close, so we're going to change that. Let's push it back and just keep on, rinse and repeat. Now I could make that the first tile that we get to, but I'm not going to do that. Also, the voice of the announcer is me, still a little too close. So, once again, a slight pushback. Apologize if you can hear my kids in the background. They want to play the game. So as I was saying, here we are in the pawn sensing. So we have it sensing any actor that has the tag player. And we're using the sight radius here. We changed the sensing interval so it senses a little bit less frequently. And I'm going to change this number here to something where we have to get a little bit closer before it notices us. Man, that dude can jump. Skadooshed him. Gonna skadoosh him too. There we go. Good job. Oh. Okay, we're getting there. That looks pretty good. I might push it back a little bit further just to be safe. You don't, like I said, we're going for moderate difficulty. This is still early in the game, but that should be good. Man, that dude can jump. Right through the defender. Up, got hit. That's pretty good. I'm liking what I'm doing. So the target hardware for this is going to be iOS, but I'm actually making this on the Windows operating software, but I got an iMac that I'm going to transfer it to because apparently in order to package this on iOS, it needs to be developed on the Mac. That was close, wasn't it? I think that's pretty good. Maybe a little bit further back to give you some insurance or... Yep. And like I said, you just gotta constantly play test. One thing that I'm bad at is commenting my code. That's something I need to work on. Because you might work on your game and then you might stop working on it for a long time. And then you come back and you don't even remember what the hell you're doing. That was perfect. I like that. Tweak it just a little bit, but that was pretty much perfect. Let me zoom out. It's a long field, right? So we need more obstacles than 2 drones. And of course, we're going to have some coins to pick up, some other collectibles, some power-ups, but right now I'm just surveying the field, trying to see what else I want to add. Let's see, let's add this container. Something to elevate the gameplay so we're not just running on the ground. Just give the player a little change of scenery. It's the little things that count. Is there a reason there's a container on the field? I don't know. Flip that 180. Throw it into the audience. So since all of the crowd is animated, my Unreal Engine kind of lags on me a little bit because look at all of those fans enjoying the game. Let's move that up. Wrong way. That looks pretty good. All right, on the edge of out of bounds. And you try to move it over a little bit. There we go. It's hard to get it perfect when, like I said, Unreal Engine is lagging on me because of all this animation I got going on. Now let's see what that looks like. Jump, jump, spin. Now, I don't like how the camera, seems like the camera loses me for a second when I hop up. It should pull back, if anything. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix that in today's video, but right now I'm more focused on level design. I'm not really focused on the actual programming gameplay mechanics. Like that camera needs to be fixed. You see how the camera switches on us? That needs to be fixed. The spin doesn't complete. I might work on that. You notice when he spins to the left it completes, but if he spins to the right it doesn't go all the way through. But you see how running up that plank there just kind of gives us something else to do besides running on a flat plane. And we got other things I won't spoil yet, you know. It's just the first game design video. Sorry I didn't start from the beginning. I've been working on all kinds of things, learning, and I was gonna do game dev vlogs a long time ago, but this is it. I'm here now, so looking to finish this game by the summertime, and we already in May, so got about 2 to 3 months. So let's add some other obstacles, spruce it up a bit. So made a mistake and had that parented it to another object, so I'm gonna delete that, because sometimes when you do that it changes the size of the object. So I'm gonna click up here and replace that so it's not parented to that other object. And I want to go revisit one of my older tiles and see just how high off the ground in the Z do I have these barrels, so I can replicate that. Let's see here. Explosive barrel. Looks like it's at 106. Let's return here. In the Z. It looks pretty flush on the ground to me, so I'm happy with that. Now I want to place that after the drones. Not right on top of the drone, so we're going to drag that back a little bit more, but not too close to the drone. So what I'm going for here is I want to force the player to go to his right. And of course I'll lead you there with coins, but you can't jump over these barrels. If you haven't noticed, there's a flame right on top, so yeah. Instant damage. So let's put another barrel there. That way you have no choice but to spin to your right. Now let's see how that plays. See, isn't this fun? Terry Steiningberg. Jump. Spin. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm happy with that. But now, you know, I said I wasn't going to do any programming stuff, but I want to see. So this here is my main player. Call him main runner. I want to see if I could do something about the way that camera zooms in too far when he runs up the plank. To be honest with you, I have no idea what any of that means, but I'm going to click it and see if it does it. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me how to fix that problem. And if you have any other suggestions or you see I'm doing something wrong, because I've only been dealing with Unreal for maybe about 2 or 3 years, so I'm open to any advice and suggestions. Look at him. Nice jump. Let's see. So it clipped out for a second. Maybe. I'm gonna leave this alone pretty quick. I'm not gonna keep dealing with this. I might try like 2 more things, but I am not about to focus this video on dealing with that camera issue. It's just a small issue that I'm sure could be fixed very fast. Maybe change the aspect ratio. Let's see, is that the default? I think it is. Let's see here. So the first camera, not until we switch we're gonna notice a change. Okay. That looked like it's boxed us in a little bit. I don't know why that just happened. I don't know if you noticed, but my tackle dummy just went in the ground. Let's do something wild. Let's change the field of view to, let's do that. See how that looks. I'm pretty sure it's gonna look terrible, but let's check it out. Gotta experiment, right? That's not good. I don't like that. At the same time, you can't see what's coming next. Both my tackle dummies just went in the ground. That's pretty weird. But that's a programming issue that I don't feel like dealing with. And we still clipped out, even with that aspect, that field of view. So let's try 120. No. That is not what we want to do. Ow! See what I mean? You can't run, you can't jump over the barrels. And it's still clip right there. It's got something to do with the elevation, but like I said, who cares right now? We will figure that out later. Right now, we are focused on designing the level. Let me see here. So it's taking a while to get to those drones. So I think I'm going to add some things before we get to those drones. Maybe some enemy tacklers. That sounds like a good idea. So now I'm not going to just place them in the level because I might change what's there later on. So I'm going to add an arrow component, excuse me, and write this up in the spawn obstacles function. See all that uncommented code? That's not good. It's not good. It's not good organization, and it will be fixed. So let's change this to new tackler. Enemy tackler. And let me see here. We got to place them a little bit closer. That's 32 to put them on the ground. And we want to bring them closer. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Right over the hurdle. Got this part down pat, right? Oh, got shot. Let's pull him forward a little bit more. Kind of want to add, I'm going to do something a little different. I usually have one enemy at a time. I think I'm going to add another one right next to him at an angle. Give you bonus points. You hit both of them, you get bonus points. Now, the key is to try to figure out how close is too close. How far is too far. Something like that. Now, gotta add that. Let's see how this looks. Got a good feeling about this. They're a little too close, right? They look like conjoined twins. That's not the look we're going for. That is not what we were going for. That might be better. I got hit, so I don't know if I was too slow or if I need to make an adjustment, because you want it to be challenging, but you don't want it to be unfair. So let's run it back. Let's see, let's not hit the dummy. Okay, so it's possible, but I still think I want to make some adjustments. I want to move both of them back. And I want to add a third party member. If I can get the angle right. I think I need to change it back to global space. Now it looks good in arrow form. Let's see how it looks in real form. And he's off. To the 10. Look at him looking like a game. Got him. Okay. I'm liking it. It's looking good. So now I think what I'm looking to do, I kind of want to add an enemy on top of this container. So we're going to force you to go to the right, and then we're going to have somebody up there or something up there waiting for you. But before we do that, I want to duplicate these barrels because I don't want you to be able to, because you can still go left as soon as you start running up the ramp, and I want to block that option. Sometimes that option will be there, but this isn't one of those times. So, and once again, like I said, it renders a little bit slow because of the animated crowd. I could turn that off and turn it back on and bloobity boop boop, but nope, not gonna do that. I'm just gonna deal with it because maybe I'm not as smart as I think. So yeah, we want to fill this whole area with flaming barrels. Just trying to get a good look at the spacing and ignore my phone as I work, which is hard to do. Tip number 713. If you're going to do some work, if you don't leave your phone in the other room, at least put it in airplane mode or silent or something, because it could be heavily distracting. That was my cousin. Shouts out to my cousin. Made a mistake and grabbed a building. As you can see, we got a building on the field. That's a big obstacle. We don't want that, so I just had to undo that. Meant to duplicate the flaming barrel. And I did it the slow way. I think I could just duplicate 2 at a time instead of, but I'll just try to do this whole pack and fill up all of this space. I wonder, is the audience hot? I'm pretty sure they can feel that heat. So yeah, all of these barrels are individual blueprints that I'm placing. Now I could spawn them using the arrow component like I did with the drone. I just go back and forth, but I think those barrels are always going to be there. I'm going to make different variations of the same tile. So you might be running thinking like, oh, this is the one with the drone here and the barrels there, but it's going to be slight variations. As you can see, if you look at the tab, how it says tile 2-1, 2_1, we're going to go all the way to like maybe 20. So they're going to be real similar, but it's going to be slight variations to throw you off in the run. And the O is for official, because I've been making so many different tiles, but now this is the official set. Also, the buildings in the background will change. Let's run it. See how we feel about the barrel placement. Knock them out. Got the gang waiting. Get them. Hop. Hop. I like it. I like it a lot. There's no option for you to go left. Unless you're crazy. I know some of y'all are crazy. So now, like I said, I want to put something up here, but I'm not liking the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I want him to look like he's running right up the middle of the plank. He looked like he was a little far to the left, so I moved that over. And that should do it. That looks like a good placement. Crowd's cheering and nothing's even happening. Just excited to be out here for a good day of football. Now, thinking about what I want to place on top of the container, and I think I'm gonna go, well, first, before I even get that, since I made a mistake and I opened the wrong thing, I want to place a #1 fan collectible in a difficult spot. So I'm gonna try to place it to where, if I can find it, maybe I didn't drag it in. Let's go back to the content drawer. Okay, now we officially got it in there. But I want to try to place it in a spot that's difficult to get if I can. But there's a limit to how many times you can spin in a row. It's a little bit of a delay, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to spin off the container and land where I'm thinking about putting this. Because I want to put it pretty much right after the barrels. It's probably not going to work, but why not try it? So we got to turn that probably 90 degrees. Or 90 degrees. Always go with your first thought. And then raise that up. Move it over first. Now let's raise it up. That might be a little too high. Like I said, I'm sure you're not going to be able to spin off and get it right there, but that's a programming thing that I might have to change or just leave as is. But let's run that and see if we can get to it. Let's see how this works.
Down said hut.
Down said hut. Move, I'm on a mission. Oh, perfect score. Oh, ruined it. All right, as I said, you see, you can't spin 2 times in a row. It's a little bit of a delay on it. I'm going to try it again just to see where I land and where I could put that. See if we can get a perfect score this time and not get shot. Oh, we missed the tackle dummy, but we got the jumping down. So right about there. Have to push this back. Maybe make it easy on you because, like I said, it's pretty early on in the game, even though the game is never ending. But it will still be levels to it. Some tiles won't be revisited. Some of the easier tiles, and you just keep looping through the. Probably maybe for starters, go with at least five difficulty levels. Once again, I apologize. I didn't start these dev logs earlier. You could have saw the whole process and all the headaches that I went through to get this far. And I still got a ways to go, but had to start doing these videos because it puts pressure on me to get this game done somewhere close to the summertime. My goal was to create something that would be simple but fun that I would like to play. And I thought, well, I like some of the Endless Runners I played. Next, I'm going all in. I'm making a survival horror game. Yep. And if anybody want to reach out and help me because it's a lot of work, then I'm going to leave my email in the YouTube description. Right now, I'm looking through, trying to find my tackle dummy. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I see the problem. So I parented the tackle dummy to the #1 fan pickup on accident. So just got to drag that on top to unparent that, and looks like it's the right size. So I just got to move it onto the field. I know that's at 275, and need to bring it back in the X coordinate. And of course we need to bring it down, but I want to place it to where you can't even see it. So it's basically going to be hidden right. Pull it up a little bit. That's actually pretty good. That was a pretty good guess, but we're going to have to bring it up just a little bit. So I have a collision box, if you can see it. Once you step in that collision box, that's when the tackle dummy pops up. Let's see how this goes. Man, that dude can jump. Yes, I am. Oh, I thought I jumped late. Ooh, I thought I jumped late. Oh, that looked good. Oh, he just missed the pickup, though. But that was looking good. I think we're going to have to push that pickup back a little bit. But I'm liking the flow. Let's run that back. Over the hurdle. Let's get a perfect score. Perfect. Ooh, almost got shot. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Well, that's nice, right? I'm liking it, and I hope you like it. So that's going to be it for now. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, because you're going to watch me make this whole game, but sorry you didn't see the beginning.